Ballistol oil pen. This is a brilliant product. When you finish with it, you don't throw it away. You can refill these quite easily and simply by unscrewing the cap, removing the little plastic bit at the top that's got a little springy thing inside it that dispenses the oil onto the nib, and using the Ballistol Universal that comes in a bottle. There we are. You can refill the pen, as well as the other multitude of uses that you can get from the oil itself. I do believe that Mr. Brown here takes the Ballistol in the morning for indigestion remedy. Right, now what we're going to attempt to do here is, if you remove the nib from the end of the pen, you can see that it's like a marker pen nib. You've got a round end and a round end. Now what you can do is, using a sharp knife, you should be able to shave off a little bit of the nib and make it into a point, like so, for those incredibly hard to reach places that you need to dispense your oil. So now what you've got, in essence, is a marker tip and a pencil tip. Marker tip being used for oil dispensing on your larger jobs, such as the Allen key holes on the top of your scope. Using the oil, just give it a quick depress, the oil comes into the nib, wipe it round 2 or 3, and you can see that the oil is actually welling up inside the Allen key head, thus preventing water build-up. End result, no rust. So then, when you've finished with that end, rotate it round and you have a nice thin end. So if you just wanted to apply a small amount of oil just to keep the water out of the turrets, just a little dab on the top of there and give it a wipe around. That will prevent water from creeping in, water from seeping in. It will also help with the threads for your turret caps. Just give it a little wipe round, same as inside your turret. Drop, and because you've now got a fine tip, you can actually push the oil right into the threads. Therefore, when you re-attach the turret cover, it goes on much easier, and you're certain in the knowledge that no water, no moisture is going to actually build up inside the turret covers themselves. This item can be used on absolutely anything where you need a direct application of oil, where you don't want a blanket screen of oil, you don't want to coat everything that you've got with oil. Anything like nuts, bolts, threads, anything that needs to be protected from the elements, one quick push and wipe it round. Because of the viscosity of the oil, it will creep into all the little nooks and crannies. Doesn't matter how much you put on. Leave it for a couple of minutes, and then using your microfiber cloth, wipe away what you don't want, wipe it on the rest of your rifle. One product doing the jobs of many other rifle products.